The Punisher, Muhammad Mokaev. Welcome back to BT Sport. How are you, man?
I'm good, thank you.
I like this look, by the way. This is like an intelligent look. Is this a sophisticated UFC fight week look from you?
I'm like undercover, you know.
You're going full Superman on me. You're going a little bit Clark Kent.
Yeah, sometimes I need a little bit style.
I like it. You've also taken the mick out of me already regarding me needing to get a little bit closer on the cut, seeing as that you just had yours freshly done. I need to get a barber on this week, get rid of the stubble. Is this right?
When it's sharp, you have to stay ready in case you take somebody down, so you can't rub in the face, you know.
I ain't fighting this week, mate. You're fighting.
But you have to stay ready too, you know.
Always stay ready. Listen, I've got a bone to pick with you. I need to know something, okay? Who is your football team?
I know you say, but I live in Wigan. I moved back to Wigan.
Tell me who your football team is. Well, don't lie to me.
Manchester United.
Right. I want to know why you're going to watch Manchester United matches, but you're wearing a Wigan Athletic beanie hat. You've got more clubs than Tiger Woods, man. You've got to pick one.
No, Wigan is no it's no competition.
You're basically saying Wigan are rubbish.
No.
Until they get good.
They're not in Premier League. Once they get Premier League, I'll support them both. But you know,
you can't support them both. You've got to pick one.
I don't know. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can do it.
I'm a footballer. I'm a MMA fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit Wigan because they're in that division.
Yeah.
Manchester United are your Premier League team.
Yes, I live in Wigan, and I actually been in Wigan matches more than probably United because I'm away now a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, we're going to talk about training in Thailand and jetting around the world and different camps that you've been in a minute, and obviously the excitement of seeing you back in action at yet another UK card. The fans are buzzing for it, mate. But I want to talk about you as a guy, the development that you've had personally as well since we last spoke. Fatherhood now.
Yeah.
How's it going, mate? How's the little one?
Big boy's life, you know. Yeah. It's good. Like I went to Thailand, I came back, baby already different. Started smiling at me a little bit now. But yeah, life become more motivated and staying focused more.
How has it changed life in general? Not just necessarily what it's done for the fire inside your heart. How's it changed you as a man?
I want to come back home. Quicker after training.
Yeah.
Maybe like don't go to any other places. Home training more and see baby more. I become more mature, I think. Still not 100%, but still getting there, you know.
Not 100% mature, but just a little bit more mature. I like that. When we spoke in the build-up to you becoming a father, you were saying, "I'm not doing nappies. I'm not doing any of that thing. Yeah. I'm just going to be the fun guy."
Yeah.
Have you done the nappies?
I'm still undefeated.
Still undefeated when it comes to nappies?
Yes, haven't done it because I had shoulder injury a little bit. So I had good excuse. Yeah.
I've got a shoulder injury. That's not an excuse, man. Come on.
You know, like, how to say, I do everything to bring money to the house.
Yes, provide.
Yeah, I'm provider and women keep the fire in the house, so yeah.
Undefeated when it comes to nappies. That's the next level. You just mentioned the shoulder.
Yeah.
Talk to me about because there was a time there where we were thinking that maybe you were going to have some surgery and what have you. You've decided not to do that. What's the thought process behind it?
Yes, I was in Thailand sparring one of the guys from Bellator, made the suplex, shoulder came out. I said, please put my shoulder back in. There's a Timur Valiyev for fight against Jack Shaw last event, remember?
Yeah.
So I told him, put my shoulder back. He said, you can't. So take me to hospital. They said, you need the surgery. So I fly back to UK, start doing my rehab, try to stay away from the surgery. 2 weeks rehab, start feeling better. Fly back to Thailand again and start running, swimming, a lot of like something. I don't use my shoulder, and then it got better.
It got better.
It got better, yeah.
So you've obviously sparred for this camp and wrestled with people, and you've had no repercussions whatsoever on the shoulder.
Yeah, so when I went to back Thailand for second time, I sparred with one hand. I had good guys who could control the power. They didn't go 100%, of course, but I sparred with one hand. A lot of like takedown defense wrestling because my opponent tried to shoot, and then I start building slowly, you know, picking smaller guys, big guy, towards Peter Yan, you know. So yeah, so it's good. I'm good to go Saturday. I have no excuses. I'm 100% recovered, I believe.
Is the reason for not doing surgery now because of the goal of what could happen in 1 year? Because surgery will put you out for what, 6 months?
Easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
Maybe I put weight on. Maybe I'm not come back to this division after 6 months. You know, I don't want to have so much rest. I went through the struggles many times in life.
Yeah.
And this is part of the game.
Why do you put so much pressure on yourself?
To be youngest UFC champion.
Yeah.
I believe I can make it happen. I try my best. What I can do from my side, I do it. But if it's not written for me, it's not gonna happen, you know. So if it's written, it's gonna happen. That's how I believe. I have to do everything because it's in my head. I believe, you know. Yeah.
You also have an enjoyment of performing in front of the British fans, and normally we only get one per year, so you can't miss out. You can't miss out on performing in the O2 Arena because everybody remembers what you did this time last year.
Yes, because we have Ramadan as well in March.
Of course,
so
yeah.
I want to fight before Ramadan. It's 5 days before Ramadan, and then enjoy time with my family. You know, thinking about the camp, about eating too clean at night time. I want to relax a little bit and then fight again in July.
July,
October.
I like that. This is what I like about you, man. You've already planned it out in your head, because to get to where you want to get to by this time next year, what are you thinking? 3?
3.
3 fights?
6 fights that total.
Of course, but the next 2, they would have to be highly ranked guys in order to get you in a position for the flyweight title. I know you've already got names in your head, so you might as well tell me. Come on, tell me the path.
Yes, I have names. Also, last year, before my debut, I say I'm gonna fight in Abu Dhabi end of the year. My team say, don't jump over your opponents, relax. But I said, listen, I believe doesn't matter what I say. I stay focused for this opponent, but I have future plans. You know, I have like in my head what's in my mind. But opponents like Suma Deji, he didn't accept the fight. Chinese guy in my division. Amir Albazi, when I said catch weight, short notice, 3 weeks before his opponent pull out. I said I'll fly to Vegas, he didn't accept it, but he accepted debut guy. Match Nil say he doesn't want to fight in UK. I don't know, maybe cage different or weather different. I don't know, maybe he's heartbroken. So one of them, David Dvorak, he didn't accept. He blocked me on Instagram because I tagged him. I tagged him on the story, and he blocked anyone who tagged him too. So it shows they don't want. And Tim Elliott is injured.
Yeah.
But he said yes.
Yep.
But he's injured.
Okay.
So I don't know that's yes or no. But he has a heart. Of course he would accept it. Only guy I would believe that in the division who has a heart.
You've called out you've said everybody's name in this division so far. Not everybody's been putting their hands up to get in the Octagon.
Don't want to risk the sport, I think. Don't want to risk this sport of ranking thing. But like I'm ranked number 12, but I haven't beat anyone from the rankings. So it's Jafel Filho or it's Suma Derja. I don't care, you know. They're both same level, I believe.
So okay then, with that, why take Filho this weekend? Because obviously he's not ranked. You've been shooting for these guys in the top 10, top 15. You want those types of fights. Why take someone straight off the contender? Mick,
matchmaker, said, only guy I can offer you. I accepted this fight while I was injured. And I said, I'm ready to fight. He said, only guy I can offer you, nobody accept from top 15. I said, let's go, because I want to fight in London.
Are you finding this process frustrating? Because you want these names that you're saying, they're not coming forward to fight you?
I think at the start I was angry. Now I think because they're jealous. Like guys like 32 years old, example, Amir Albazi. I think he's jealous because he was a professional fighter, 10-1 record when I was fighting at the IMF World Championships in 2019, and he came up to me and say, let's train together. But now I'm on same level as him, like in UFC, not skills wise, but they don't want to give me this opportunity because they know I'm a problem for them. And I think some guys are jealous.
So you think the only one that will take a fight with you would be Tim Elliott, do you think, next?
I think Tim Elliott, if he recovers, I think he's the ex-contender. Is a good name to beat.
Let's talk about your training, because this time Thailand has been the destination, working with some serious guys on those mats. Big boys as well. Hamzat's been out there. Obviously, Brendan, who you're good friends with.
Yes.
Darren's been out there. A plethora of top talent. We've been speaking to Rafael Fiziv as well, also out there. Peter Yan, I know that you've had a little bit of a role with Peter. Talk to me about your experiences out at Tiger Muay Thai.
Great atmosphere. Like every Wednesday we was on the track. So Brendan was doing track sessions.
Yeah.
We have a Woody strength condition coach, so he did the program. And we started 35 people. I put on my story, who wants to do sprints, turn up to Tiger at 8:30. So 35 people turn up. Then each week there was less and less people. At the end, and on the last week it was 5 people left.
Just
it was me,
Brendan,
and then couple young guys who was hungry as well. That's it. And like Hamzat was many guys, which like Peter Yan did amazing camp. I don't know what happened with him in the fight, but I think he was ready.
How have you been enjoying that work on those mats as well? Not just necessarily the conditioning, but the work on the mats, the level of opponents that you're getting in sparring to make you a better fighter.
On the last my sparrings, 3 weeks before I fly back to England, it was 5 guys. Each guy fresh goes inside the cage. That's how I did, and I think I've done best job. Yeah.
So on Saturday, are we going to get the best ever version of Muhammad Mokaev inside that octagon at the O2 Arena?
I believe so. I believe I'm more grown up since last year. I look at my top of the body of last year, look at my physique, I do like a scan, and I think this year I'm more like a man, you know, like a grown man. You know, not there yet, but in my head I'm stronger than these guys, even they're older than me.
How do you look back at your first year in the UFC? Because it was pretty impressive. I know that you don't actually stop to look back, you're always looking forward.
Yeah.
But have you had time to go, that's a good start, we're going in the right direction?
Good start. One lesson I learned, don't underestimate opponents, even if you're winning first round. Like Malcolm Gordon, I win first round, like take him down, hold him, I think like, is this, that's it, is this the black belt? And then last of the second round, give him back, in the third round, give him back. Stuff like this, I cannot do this at this level. It's not amateur anymore. But I need to stay focused all 15 minutes. Sometimes I switch off. Like.
Why is that? Is that because you're finding it a bit too easy?
Sometimes too much confidence. Sometimes too much confidence can get you in trouble. But of course my confidence will be same. And just every second is important in this cage.
What have you made of your coach, Dean, getting back inside the cage himself, competing again?
Yeah, he's back. He's fighting. He fought again in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to see him. Good to see him back in new division.
Competition between you two now. You've got to put the finishes together.
Yes. He's a featherweight now.
Not you two fighting. I'm just saying he does his thing.
Yes.
Puts in a great performance like he did.
Yeah.
Now there's pressure on you. You've got to keep up with what he's doing. You know, you've got to keep them performances going.
Okay. I'll try my best. He's older. I give him chance.
Listen, for the people that are going to be tuning in, and this is a big thing because we get all the time people saying, you've been on the early prelims on these London shows, you're opening up the prelims, the British audience on BT Sport at the weekend are going to get the opportunity to actually see you on television. What does that mean to you? Because I remember meeting you as a young teenage man when you used to come up to me and say, you're going to be interviewing me. We've done many interviews, but now people are going to get to see you performing live on BT. What does that mean to you?
Finally, I believe I deserve the spot. I deserve the spot, and I think if Cody Durden's fight, when I finished him under 1 minute, if that was on BT, I think it would be huge. But I have to stay patient. You have to deserve the spot, you know. I understand I'm young and ranked. But now, if people want to see this, at my debut, they didn't say this, right? Not many people say this. If they said now they want to see. So if they want to see, BT sorted out, you know. And now I'm in spot deserved. Not like they put me higher at the first fight and then people say he's not deserved. I don't want this. I want to be what people want to see.
Yeah, you've earned it. You're in that position. So I'm expecting a show on Saturday night.
100%. It's always a show. Yeah.
Tell the people that are tuning in exactly how this is going to play out.
Tune in BT Sports 7 p.m. and you see the fire inside the Octagon.
Mo, it's always great to speak to you, man.
Thank you so much.
Have a good week. Safe weight cut.
I
Looking
appreciate
forward
it.
to see you do your thing.
Thank you, Adam.
And I like the glasses.
Thank you. From Thailand. Thank you, brother.
Welcome to BT Sport Box Office. Anyone can enjoy a BT Sport Box Office event, and you don't have to be a BT Sport customer, have a BT ID, or a BT Sport login to do so. Here's how to buy using the BT Sport Box Office app. Follow the registration sign-up process and create an account. Once you're logged in, select the event you wish to watch and follow the instructions to purchase. You can pay with a credit or debit card and through your EE, O2 or 3 mobile bill. But if you've bought a BT Sport Box Office event before and already have an account, simply log in to bt.com/sport box office and select the event you wish to buy. Once you've bought the event online, download the BT Sport Box Office app to your mobile or tablet. You can also access the event online through our web player, or to view on your TV, you can cast the app using Chromecast or AirPlay on supported devices. And finally, remember you only need to pay online if you want to watch the event on the BT Sport Box Office app. Enjoy the show.